Are our pets afraid to die? Welcome to the End and After channel. I'm Hunda Mäkinen, certified animal communicator and end-of-life and grief educator, where I'm here to offer you information, education, and inspiration to further enhance your understanding and relationship with your beloved animal. First, I feel it's important to begin with understanding our pet's perspective on death. Based on my animal communication experience with hundreds of animals at various stages and ages and species, they've all shared that they are not afraid of their own death. However, they have shared that they are aware of their beloved person's emotions and fears around their dying. And this is where it can often become perceived as the pet being afraid. Our pets worry about us as much as we worry about them. And the pets that I have connected with sometimes share with me how their person is feeling, and even sometimes worry about how their person will be able to handle their death. Our pets always want what's best for us, and even in their final journey, they are more concerned about how we feel and how we'll feel after they're gone than their own upcoming passing. When our pets are in their final stage of life, I'm inviting you to explore your feelings of death in general, as well as around your animals transitioning and crossing over. It is normal to be emotional at this time and have an array of emotions, such as anticipatory grief, sadness, fear, anger, worry, doubt, denial. Our emotions are normal and they're a part of us. And we grew up, we've learned that it's not so great to openly express them as we were once able to as children. So when we're walking the end of life journey with our animal and getting ready for them to pass, our heart is often feeling so raw and tender, and we're afraid that we won't be able to contain our emotions, as they can be very overwhelming and painful. We're often afraid that we will stay in those emotions forever. And sadly, this concept comes from our society, and we need to relearn how to accept and openly acknowledge and express our emotions. So why are our pets not afraid to die? In my experience, pets have shared with me that they see death in a very matter-of-fact way, and they know it is a very natural part of having lived a life. They know the natural seasons of life and how to make the most of each moment given. They have no attachment to their physical body, as they know this was the body that they were given in this lifetime, and they are thankful for having had it. But it seems like my pet is afraid. Why is that? Yes, it can often seem like this, but since our animals are feeling beings and they are sensitive to energies around them, and then when they are in tune with us and our energy, they'll be feeling our energies. And if we are pretending to not be afraid or sad or unaware of our own emotions and feelings, our animals will still pick up on them, even if we don't. So when we're unable to acknowledge our own emotions and we act in another way, this is how we can actually send mixed messages to them. And this is what can leave our animals confused and have them appear to be fearful, as they're trying their best to understand us. Our animals love and accept us unconditionally, and they want to help us with our emotions and our well-being rather than their own death or about themselves. So here are 5 ways to ease feelings of guilt and feel more peace with your pet's end of life passing. Number 1, let's look at unpacking emotions. So this requires a willingness to explore and a curiosity to want to understand and the courage to allow yourself to feel and the tenderness to forgive and to love and hold yourself in compassion. So let's explore the following questions to help you unpack your suitcase of emotions. What are your thoughts and beliefs around death? What are your beliefs about what happens after death? Are you afraid of their death or living without them? Are there any past losses influencing how you feel about death? Do you carry regrets over any pet's passings in the past? Do you play out scenarios that start with, well, I should have, I wish I, what if I, and then do these scenarios create stories that keep you in an endless loop of guilt or shame and regret? Are you open to healing any past losses to help you become more present for this upcoming death? The best way to support your dying pet and yourself is to share emotions with them. This helps them understand and separate your emotions from themselves. And acknowledging your emotions with your pet reduces the energetic charge, and it lightens and clears up the energy between the both of you. So when you openly share how you are feeling, you're in essence giving them permission to let your emotions flow around them so they can be and let them go. So for example, when you share that you're scared and you're sad about them dying and how much you're going to miss them, this gives them the chance to hear you and be with you. And you can't pretend with them, so you might as well get real and feel the feels, because this is helping both of you become present in that moment and find a specialness and healing in this precious time that you have. Number 2, planning and preparation. So when we have knowledge, we have a sense of security, which reduces our fear and helps us move from the unknown to the known. And knowledge is empowering. So consider creating an end-of-life plan for your pet and yourself. Talk with your vet or hospice and palliative care vet about what the procedure looks like in advance. Remember that just because you're talking about death and dying doesn't mean it happens right away. It simply means that you're gaining as much knowledge and information beforehand so you can lessen any surprises and reduce stress in an already emotionally charged time. So planning and preparing is proactive, and it helps you feel more confident and become more present for where your attention is needed. And that's with your beloved pet and for yourself. 3, consider writing a love letter. Create a video or a photo slideshow of the lifetime that you've had together. I recommend this often to pet parents, because your pet will hear you, especially if you're writing a letter, as they're going to feel your heart when you are creating these things. And many pet parents have shared that gathering and creating a collection of memories was really emotional, but it also brought them a sense of peace in their heart. And they shared how it really helped them have a greater sense of presence with their beloved pet. 4, did you know that during the end-of-life journey, you can still focus on creating new memories of their favorite things with the time that you have with them? It's kind of like making a new bucket list. And this is the time to get creative and bring a sense of celebration of your life together. Some pet parents have shared with me that since they couldn't take long walks anymore, so they got creative. They bought wagons, they took more car rides, they used strollers, they found other ways to make a walk. Some started reading stories to their pets, and others learned energy work to help them feel more comfortable, while others started experimenting in the kitchen and were cooking up really fancy meals for their pets. Others wrote stories and poems for the pets. Others created funny videos, and they basically were making possibilities of new memories, and these are endless. You just need to be open to creating. And most of all, this is a really precious and sacred time together, so savor it by being present. 5, choose a way to commemorate them and your special relationship. Find a way to create a way to honor them and bring a sense of ceremony and healing to the time that you had together so you can begin grieving. Some suggestions to consider to commemorate your pet. Do you wish to have a clipping of their fur, a paw print made? Plant a tree, plant flowers, create a photo album, a scrapbook, or a slideshow. Consider having a service and decide who you'll invite. Scatter the ashes at locations that were special to you and your pet. So in summary, unpack your emotions, plan and prepare, write a letter to your pet, focus on still creating new memories during this precious end-of-life journey time that you have together. Find ways to honor them and your special relationship. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it takes your pet and you to a new level of communication, compassion, and connection. Thank you so much for watching. And if you found this information valuable and want to view more, please click the like and subscribe button below, and remember to turn on your notification button so you can get notified when my next video comes out next month. I'm so glad that you were here today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.